Are you subscribed? Because you should be. So, Cricut sent over the Venture for me to try out. So I'm going to unbox it and do a first project for you guys. I even did my hair and got ready and got cute for this video and totally forgot and left my head tie on. But that's neither here nor there. Just know it's a little heavy. So if your back is bad, get somebody to come lift it with you. So the Cricut Venture is basically a large format cutting machine. It's $1,000 without the stand and about $1,300 with the stand. So now these are all the pieces that it come with. That's a little, I guess I would call it a slicer to slice your vinyl. That is the little stands that go in the back and it'll hold your roll of vinyl. Those are little pieces that you can use to like clean and dust off your machine. That right there is like an extra support, like kickstand for the back to hold a really large mat. And those are the vinyl that come with the machine. They also sent the mat. This is a 24 by 28 inch green mat. It slides right in the back there. Huge. They also sent over this pack of cardstock. Huge. Again, I just put it a little close so y'all to see the colors that come in that pack. Then a heap of supplies. We have some glitter vinyl, glitter HTV, some smart vinyl, smart permanent vinyl, a bunch of things. Those are going to come in other videos. Oh, yes. And also these permanent markers. So now let's get a little closer to this machine. Look at how cute. Y'all know I love me a Cricut anything. But anyway, so this is how it looks from the front, back, and the top. Just showing you guys, how it looked. And this is me just taking all the pieces, taking off the plastic. We're going to plug it in. We're going to get to work. But first, I'm going to show y'all the little rollers, how it kind of snaps on in the back. Real easy. So with the, since this is a large format cutting machine, you're going to have your long rolls of vinyl. So you can lift it up and just snap it right there. It doesn't snap. It just like kind of clicks in. And that space, you can move it around depending on the side. And over here on the right side, that one stays in that part. So you see how it's sitting? That's how it would hold your rolls. So time to register this bad boy. Now you're going to go to the top left side and it has right there for your new machine. Click smart cutting machines. Then the Cricut Venture. And then it's going to walk you through all the steps. Kind of show you where all the pieces are. You see that lever? Remember that lever. Because listen, I think that's the one thing you got to get used to. Raising that up to load your material and then always bringing it back down before you go cut. That machine won't budge, and I'm going to show y'all later because I totally forgot. But anyway, so far, so good. Now, I know a lot of the time, this is going to just take you guys through the steps, and I'm going to talk to y'all about if you should get it. So if you do large projects, like really big boxes and things like that, yes, this is good. If you have lots of orders, because you can do feet, a lot, like length, long cuts, right? So if you're doing like multiple HTV projects, regular vinyl projects, yes, definitely. If you're brand spanking new to craft and you don't do a lot, you're not even sure what you want to do, this is not for you. This is not for you. So if you were looking, it's just showing you all the steps. If you do get this machine, it'll tell you everything that you need to do. That's basically what it's showing you up there. So I'm fully activated. Yes. It's telling you to activate now, but it's registered. The machine is fully registered. And then it's going to take you to the steps now to do the first cut. Quick warning. Not everything goes the way it's supposed to. So it's telling me raise the lever. Remember I told you I remember that lever, right? So I go over to the machine. I do everything it tells me to do because I follow orders. Now, this little slide piece, you're going to move it over in the center when you're doing a shorter length of material and back over to the end. It has 1 and 2. Those little flaps are the guides on the bottom. So you open the left and then the center one for your shorter projects. If you have a longer project, you're going to open the left and all the way to the right side. Right here is showing you how to load your material. And there's like a vacuum underneath that kind of sucks the air to hold that material there. So followed all of the instructions. I cut it. Look at that project. Weeded that baby out and everything went good. See, I have it in the middle. So now I slide it over to the other end because I also wanted to show you guys how to do a larger project. I didn't want to just register the machine, show you how it works, tell you if you should get it or not, and then done. So you see the little flaps right there? That's what I was talking about. The bigger material, you close the little flap in the middle, open up the two on the end, and that's just stabilizing your mat to make sure everything stays where it is. Now you see that button right there? When you're using your big mat, you're going to press that button. There you go. And out comes the support. So I'm pulling back the camera to show you guys how it looks. So it kind of sticks up. Don't worry about my shaky hand, okay? Then we have these extra pieces, which is basically more support in the back to hold your mat. Because if your mat just sit there, it's going to be like flopping all over the place. So you just pull the two pieces out, snap them into the little V, I don't know what you call it, but that little shape there, y'all see what I'm doing. Just slide it right in there. You're going to put it on the back of the pole, and then I got a little closer so you can see properly, and just slide it right in, and it holds. There you go. So right there now, when you put your mat in, it's going to lay right flat on that and give it that extra support so your stuff is not falling all over the place. See? Cute. Also, you need space in your craft room if you want this machine. So now I went back into Design Space, found a box, this cute little pill box, and it is about 26, I think, inches. No, like 23, something like that, inches when I'm cutting. The one thing with the Venture, you see your cuts line up at the bottom left, not the top like your Cricut. So now I put the cardstock on, 24-inch by 28-inch cardstock. Now I was scoring. See our scoring tool? You can use your scoring tool in here, but you cannot use your extra pieces like you're using for your maker. No scoring wheel or anything like that, but you can use your scoring stylus. That's the word I was looking for. Don't judge me. I know y'all still love me, even though I never remember. Now you see what I'm pointing to right here? When you press that button to open up the little kickstand, those 4 little pieces, they pop up as well. And that's holding the mat until I'm ready to go. Put the lever down. Don't forget. Now, I let it cut. It's going. It's doing its thing. And look, the red light of death. Ended up calling Cricut back and forth. I ended up with a new Venture. I had to send that one back. So I'm back with the new baby. That's working fine. Now, I moved it to the middle, pulled that lever down like I'm showing you because it's shorter material. That's the little piece where you just slide. That's so satisfying to me. Slide off your piece and cut it nice and even. Did that. Now, I want to show y'all. This is what I'm talking about when you need space. I had to lay that big old mat on the floor, lay the cardstock right under it on the floor, and do all of this on the floor. Because my desk are a mess. It's not clean. You need space, guys. This thing is huge, but definitely worth it for your large projects. So I'm putting my stylus in there, making sure my blade, and you know I'm making sure the blade is okay. I was a little paranoid. After that first little mishap, I said, oh, this baby better work. Please don't act up with me. So I was checking everything. But anywho, slide it in there. We doing our first cardstock project. Look at me taking my time. Y'all can tell. Now, those little pieces are up. Y'all notice what I did? Did you notice what I did? I walked away and pressed load, but I didn't put the lever down over there on the left. So now I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because it's like, again, something happened. But no. When I went to the computer, it was showing me, girl, put it down. And did. And now it works. And listen, I wanted to make sure y'all could hear what it sound like and see it actually cutting in real time. So I'm going to let it finish out so you can get a feel for it. Alrighty, so the first one is good. Raise up the lever, take it out. You can either let it like just slide out at the bottom or just feed it into the top. And this is me just taking out all the pieces, cutting everything for the first project, because I did want to show y'all what a larger project would look like on here. And also let me know what else you guys want me to make using the Venture. I'm going to be making more videos showing the different things we can make using this thing. So I'm just folding using a folding bone to press on those score lines. And then I am just folding, putting it all together. And again, I know like the biggest thing for people is the price and should they get it, it's $1,000. If you're doing a lot of cutting and projects, obviously it definitely is an investment. But for the beginners and people who are not doing a lot of work, honestly, this machine is not for you. Just get a Cricut, a regular Cricut. And that's all, folks. So make sure you're subscribed to the Craft Print. And I'm the Craft Print all around these crafting streets. And I'll see you next time.